Happy New Year, everyone! It's officially 2021 and we're gonna talk about goal setting in this video. Hi guys, Tony here, and if you are new to this channel, I talk about money hacks, tricks, tips, and saving, investing, lahat ng alam ko about money, ituturo ko sa inyo. So if you're interested with that, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and the like button, and of course yung doorbell sign para lagi kayong updated sa mga bagong videos ko. Ito na nga tayo, 2021. Nagsiset na naman yung mga tao ng mga goals, mga money goals, travel goals, whatever goals they have. And today we're gonna talk about how I am doing this. I have started goal setting since last year. Wow, kala mo ang tagal. Last year, August 2020. And so far, since I've started, masasabi kong effective naman yung pinagagawa ko sa buhay ko. I've discovered this through, I was listening to a lot of podcasts at saka nagbabasa ako ng iba't ibang libro, and most of them point to this particular thing. Iba-iba man yung execution nila, pero pare-pareho lang yung nakita kong way on how they do it to make it effective. Let's go straight into the video para hindi naman masayang yung oras nyo, no? Forgive me if you hear a little bell because this little creature here nagising siya, and wala na akong magagawa, talagang makulit siya. First things first, when you are goal setting is you have to write your goals down. Whether it is in your phone, in your laptop, in your journal, in your planner, in your notebook, in a piece of paper, anywhere. Basta isulat mo siya. Kasi iba yung nasa utak mo lang. Once you write it down, based from experience na rin, na iba siya kapag nakita mo na siya, nakikita mo na siya, na nagiging klaro na sa paningin mo yung goal mo. Personally, na-try ko na yung phone, na-try ko na yung sa laptop. It doesn't work really for me. So, I really had to write it down on a piece of paper, and lagi ko siyang nawawala. So, what I did is I bought a planner, and initially, palpak pa ako sa una kong bili kasi nabudol po ako ni Shoppee, and, well, okay. Fine. Fault ko naman siya kasi hindi ako masyadong nagbasa. Although, marami naman siya, I'm using it now for a different purpose. So, I bought a journal, again. Now, it's a real journal. Ito siya. This is my 2020 journal. You can see, it's 2020 journal. And it's personalized pa, may pangalan para maging legit. Hindi ko man siya napuno kasi I started August. But it's here. You can see na it's filled, it's kind of filled. Kaya siya may blanks in between is because naka-portion out siya. Maybe in the future, I'll record how I do this journaling thing. Na for me, it is really effective. The initial planner notebooks that I bought, ginagawa ko naman siya ngayon as my daily goals na lang. So, yung mga daily to-do list ko, dun ko na lang siya sinusulat para hindi naman sayang yung napakarami kong biniling notebook. I've written all my goals into this journal. May it be the big ones, the small ones, it's all here. And of course, yung progress ng goals na yon. Based sa mga napakinggan ko and sa mga nabasa ko about writing your goals and how to achieve them, is you first write down your biggest goal for 2021. Ano ba yung goal mo? Personally, I have 3 big goals this year that I need to achieve. Hinati ko siya sa tatlo. It's my personal goal, my financial goal, and my business goal. So it's here actually. This is gonna be the last year one, okay? So 2020 goal. So nakasulat dito yung biggest goal. It's here on the top. And then what you do when you write your goal is to keep on asking yourself why. Why do we need to find the reason why we set that goal? Is because pag umabot tayo sa point na parang, let's be honest, after 2 months, after 3 months, mapapagod ka na, parang mawawalan ka ng purpose, makakalimutan mo yung goal mo. When you find your specific reason why you are aiming for that goal, mabubuhayan ka at mapapatuloy mo lang yung ginagawa mo para ma-achieve mo yung goal na yun. I'll give you an example. Let's say your goal is you want to reach 1 million pesos by the end of 2021. Why? Why do you want to reach that 1 million pesos? What is your biggest why? It might be because you want to buy a car, or you want to buy a house by 2021. That's why you wanted a 1 million goal. Why do you need a car? Why do you need a house? Is it because for the car you want to have a hassle-free life in terms of getting to point A to point B, or you want a house is because you can live your own, and parang yan yung flag mo that you are finally financially independent, parang ganon. Yeah, so that's how you break down your reason why you set your goals. One of the tips na narinig ko from the podcast, from the books that I have read. By the way, the books that I have read so far that point to this goal setting is Think and Grow Rich and The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. These two books are the really drive kung bakit ako biglang napasulat sa journal, napabili ng journal is because of that. One of the key points that those books have mentioned was to make sure na when you set your goals is to set a timeline. When you set a timeline for yourself, for your goals, mapupush ka into achieving that goal. Aside from setting a timeline for your goal is to make sure that the timeline and the goal itself is quite achievable. So, gagawin mo is parang progress siya. Paunti-unti. So, you work backwards. So, your big goal, and then you break it down into smaller pieces hanggang sa mahimay-himay mo siya into achievable goals. I'll give you an example. Let's say you have this 1 million money goal for 2021, and we can now break this into months. You have 12 months. How much money do you need to achieve to get into that 1 million goal in 12 months? So for you to reach 1 million pesos in 12 months, you need to get at least 83,234,000 a month. Kung medyo masakit sa puso, let's break it down into smaller pieces. Let's say you just want to achieve 500,000 in 6 months. That sounds smaller, pero it's the same, right? It's the same, 83,333 in 6 months for you to be able to reach 500,000 by June 2021. It's up to you on how you can achieve that goal. It's either you get a sideline, you start a business, you invest, and write down how much additional money you will get. That's how we break those goals. And the reason why we write it down is so that we can track it. That's another point that I want to make. We need to track our progress. Kasi if we don't, we will lose purpose. It's like, good example is yung mga nagda-diet. Diba lahat naman na nagda-diet, tinatrack nila yung progress nila per week, per month, per day. That's the same thing with trying to achieve your goals, is you need to track where you are and where you are going para ma-achieve mo yung gusto mong marating. Kasi if hindi mo alam kung nasan ka na, how will you know what you should alter, you should improve on, or what you should take away from the things you are already doing right now? I'll just show you real quick. The first part actually is my bigger goals. This is the year goals. So I have the personal, the financial goal, and business goal here written down, and then sa gitna kaya siya may blank kasi hindi ko siya natapos sulatan. Kaya siya may blank kasi sa gitna naman, this is my monthly goals. This journal is actually broken down into bits of pieces. So my year goal that I keep on looking every single day, yung maliit na notebook, doon ko sinusulat every day, kasi we have to keep in mind our goal for the month, for the year. We have to keep on writing it down para yung subconscious mind natin maalala niya na ito yung goal ko, ma-achieve ko to. That's the first part, and then the monthly goals is basically what I have mentioned earlier, is we break down the big goal into smaller goals. Let's say my goal for this month for my new business is I need to grow the brand, and I did this year. I've had a lot of targets that I have achieved. August, my initial goal was to hit 10 sales. I did it. September, my goal was to get 50,000 sales. I did it as well. October 70k, and then the progress gets bigger and bigger. That's how I break it down. I want to know your goals as well. Let me know. It's funny how things work. I just wrote here na I need to read at least 3 books. This was my goal for 2020. Personal goal is to read at least 3 books, which I already did. Funny how this works, because when I wrote this down, I haven't read The Miracle Morning yet. But as soon as I did, which is a book that I recommend, by the way, I changed my morning rituals. I've been waking up early and achieving goals better and faster ever since I've started The Miracle Morning. Since I've read The Miracle Morning na nagre-require din na mag-read ka ng book, napilitan ako matapos tong 3 books. So The Miracle Morning actually is a book that breaks down what you should do when you wake up. It suggests that you wake up 1 hour earlier than your usual, so that you can do your personal growth routine. One of those routine is actually to read books. Yan. Thank you, Miracle Morning book from Hal Elrod, that I have achieved this goal. Biglaan. 100,000 in savings. Actually, I did it. In investment, isa lang out of the 3. 100,000 in once, 100,000 in savings, 100,000 in investment funds. If you have missed actually my last video, I've talked about how you manage your funds. I've broken down my funds into investment, savings, wants fund, emergency fund, and ang nakasulat ko dito is I need to achieve 100,000 pesos in savings, 100,000 pesos in investment, and 100,000 in wants. So far, isa lang na achieve ko from the 3, but still at least na-achieve ko, diba? The biggest goals for me for this year are actually me getting a car and buying a condo for investment, not for me to live in, but really for investment. And maybe the car as well, because I don't want to buy something na babawas lang ng babawas sa pera. When I buy something, I want to maximize it, and iisipan ko talaga siya ng paraan para kumita ako sa binili kong malaking halaga. That's one of the goals that I have. And for the business, I'll do the math for my business goal, how much I need to achieve to grow the business. But so far this past year, the business have grown incredibly. Actually, nagulat ako sa mga sales na pumasok, and I'm happy, and let's see where I can go from there. And of course, one of the goals that I need to achieve that I didn't achieve was to reach 50 videos for by the end of 2020, and of course i-up natin yan into maybe 60. I'll write down here na to be consistent in posting on YouTube to inspire you guys more. If you have any other questions, if you have goals, I want to know your goals as well. If you have questions, please let me know down in the comments below. I'm also building a community, those who wants to achieve financial freedom, who are curious about starting their own online business. Let's talk. I've started a Facebook group. I'll link it down here, and I also have a Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter if you need to reach me just in case. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great new year ahead of you, and let's set some goals. And I want to know what your goals are, so please comment down below your goals. Let's aim for, as of recording, we are already at 4,600. Maybe by the time I publish this, it's 4,700. Let's try to aim 5,000 subscribers by the end of January. Yeah, tell your friends. Don't forget to click the like, subscribe, and I do hope to see you again soon. Bye.